What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Got something pretty special for you guys, which is Tesla is making a ton of money from Bitcoin, and some even say that Tesla may have just made more money from Bitcoin than their electric vehicle department. So we have been knowing Tesla as this company that does many different things. Like, you can't just say that Tesla only makes money from their electric car department, because that's simply not true. They have their clean energy segment, which also includes battery production, solar panels, which are trying to make more affordable and more accessible recently, and also the Tesla Powerwall. On top of that, they're doing a lot of battery farms for several different companies, alongside with making electric vehicles come out for the Roadster, Cybertruck, and also the Tesla Semi, which no other company is really making this electric truck. And that just seems pretty good. And right now, Tesla is making a ton of money from Bitcoin. If you guys haven't been up to date on the news, well, a few weeks ago, Tesla purchased roughly $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. This move actually sent Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market a lot higher, because you have one of the biggest companies on the S&P 500 closing in on $1 trillion market cap, purchasing 1.5 billion bucks of Bitcoin. That just seems pretty crazy. And so far, there's a lot of profits for the EV car maker. Bitcoin actually hit $50,000 for the first time ever on Tuesday, February 16th, has continued this 2021 rally. So far, cryptocurrency is one of the hottest things right now. Everyone's trying to get a piece of it. I mean, Bitcoin at 50K, that is honestly pretty crazy. And Tesla did say they purchased $1.5 billion in Bitcoin in the month of January 2021. Now, the company hasn't revealed its average purchase price of how many Bitcoins it holds, but most people feel like Tesla probably had some sort of a bot or some individuals in front of the computer just buying Bitcoin. Every time there's like a major dip, they'll buy more Bitcoin. So in the month of January, Bitcoin actually traded between 29 grand and also $37,000, which is a peak. I highly doubt that Tesla bought Bitcoin at $37,000, but I'm also really skeptical that they bought it at $29,000. So let's just agree upon that Tesla purchased roughly 44,000 Bitcoins. That's like the middle ground. I say that's pretty fair, and 44,000 Bitcoins, maybe 47,000 Bitcoins, which is a profit of roughly $640 million all the way up to $700 million, and maybe just a little bit more. Tesla reported its first profit quarter in fiscal 2020 with $721 million, which is pretty nice. And Tesla only reported a few quarterly profits prior of fiscal 2020. So far, the net losses for Tesla has been shrinking, and more profits and more revenue have been coming in. But super interesting to see that their investment of $1.5 billion in Bitcoin instead of in gigafactories or cars actually made them more money than ever before. That's honestly pretty impressive. A lot of people actually bash Tesla, saying, why would they ever do this? Investing in crypto is pretty reckless, but I feel like they probably calculate their odds, and spending $1.5 billion on Bitcoin is a very bold move, because the amount of cash that Tesla has on hand is roughly $19 to $20 billion. So in the grand scheme of things, if you only have about 20 billion and you spent 1.5 billion on cryptocurrency, a lot of your main investors and institutional holders might actually freak out. But at this current moment, they actually made a ton of money. And some even say that if Tesla managed to buy Bitcoin in like the cheaper prices in January, they might actually make more than $721 million. But nevertheless, this is honestly a really great bet, and Tesla is already benefiting a ton from this. Money is coming in for them, and cryptocurrency is making the car company a lot of money. So far, I feel like Tesla joining into the cryptocurrency world is pretty phenomenal, because now they will be allowing some products on the Tesla apparel site and Tesla products, probably not the cars at this current moment, to be bought by Bitcoin. That is not going to be the case for now, but Musk has been saying that that's something that he really wants to do as soon as possible, which is pretty great. Lastly, we will be talking about Bill Gates, actually talk about Elon Musk. This is something that's been going on recently, because Musk has been saying about Bill Gates on a Joe Rogan podcast. If you guys haven't watched the podcast yet, here's what happened. So Elon Musk actually said that Bill Gates probably had shorted Tesla stock in 2020. A lot of people did that in 2020 because a lot of companies were failing. Obviously, there was the pandemic. A lot of stocks didn't do so well. In fact, a lot of companies actually closed down. Some companies were on the verge of bankrupt. So having this purely electric, really hyped up car company that's fully electric, that's fully luxury with very expensive cars, probably would not have survived the pandemic. And a lot of people actually shorted the stock. And Musk actually said that he heard from people that Bill Gates actually shorted Tesla stock and lost a ton of money. In fact, in 2020, the amount of short sellers that lost money was astronomical. Around $38 billion were lost. And the shorts are absolutely getting destroyed. And right now, it's very rare to be seeing a Tesla bear, and most people are not shorting Tesla stock because it just seems way too foolish. And pretty much Musk believes that Gates had a big short position on Tesla, betting the stock goes down, and in fact, at the end, losing a bunch of money. Bill Gates was asked about Elon Musk on the Sway podcast recently and made some positive comments about Musk's effort to combat climate change. And that's right after Musk accused Gates of shorting Tesla. So far, I think this is pretty funny. It's just this little billionaire beef going on. But so far, I think Tesla is in a pretty good scenario. There's still a lot of people shorting Tesla stock. You do have some famous examples, including Michael Burry, who was one of the guys that shorted the housing market in 2006 to 2008. Made a ton of money because he predicted the housing bubble and also the housing crash. And recently, he's probably been doubling down on Tesla shorts, even going on Twitter saying how Tesla should only be worth $100, which is honestly pretty crazy. But that's about it. I feel like Tesla is in this really weird scenario right now. They're trying to get a lot of these gigafactories set up. Who knows, maybe they could even make some sort of a cryptocurrency branch, because we've been knowing Tesla as this company that makes a lot of EV charging stations, that makes a ton of these different gigafactories, these different electric vehicles, solar panels, roofs, power walls, battery farm, battery production, 4680 battery cell, all this kind of stuff, including autopilot, robotaxis. The list goes on and on. Like, you could make this giant infographic poster about what Tesla is doing. But hey, if Tesla can manage to make some sort of a cryptocurrency sector in their company and just trade Bitcoins and stuff like that, I think could be a pretty fun thing. Because if Tesla could somehow go into the financial industry, if Tesla could go into the cryptocurrency market, maybe make some sort of a Bitcoin crypto service like BlockFi or Coinbase, I think they could make a lot of money that way, because fintech is on the rise. Hey, if Musk makes some sort of a really incredible fintech company, I'm honestly all down for it. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment below how you guys feel about Tesla. There's some pretty wild stuff going on that are honestly not super car or business related to the company, but it's pretty fun to just look around and chat about it. Definitely subscribe for more Tesla video news. There's usually daily posts, a lot of information. Definitely check it out. Don't miss out. And that's about it, guys.